All right, this is Carlos Rosario here, Focus Life Marketing, and today on another local business interview, I have James Kovacs from Tax Force Incorporated. James, thanks so much for doing this quick interview.
Absolutely. Thanks for having me.
James, if you don't mind, tell me a little bit more about Tax Force. Who is Tax Force, and who's your company for? What can you tell me about Tax Force?
Yeah, Tax Force Inc. is a company that I started after spending several years at a CPA firm. It's really geared towards tax services and new business formation for high net worth individuals here in Silicon Valley and really anywhere throughout the United States.
Oh, right on. Okay. Thank you. What is Tax Force's unique specialty? What do you guys specialize in?
I don't know. Based on experience, we get a lot of returns related to typically three categories. I would say on stock options, rental properties, and then self-employed individuals would be our niche. I would say. I guess that would be a specialty, and that's basically our target clients.
Okay. I read on your website. It talks about you guys you're an enrolled agent, and it differentiates that from a certified public accountant. What are the differences, and would you mind elaborating a little bit on what those, kind of defining those two in brief, if you could?
Sure. Both are typically recognized as tax professionals. CPAs, when you get their credentials at the state level, through the State Board of Accountancy, and the type of training required for a CPA is actually pretty broad. It's going to be tax-related, finance-related, business-related, and also audit-related. An enrolled agent gets their credentials directly through the IRS and is registered with the IRS and practice in all 50 states. And then all of their testing, continuing education throughout the year is specifically related to tax. You might even find some CPAs that don't even work on taxes. A lot of them just work on audit. So it's kind of a misconception that people feel like, hey, if you got a CPA after your name, you're a tax professional. That's not necessarily always the case.
I had no idea. That's enlightening right there. So the advantages of being an enrolled agent are that you work directly with the IRS. Is that right?
Yeah, we get our credentials. The IRS actually provides us our credentials, so it's similar as far as a proctor test, continuing education on an annual basis to keep our credentials active. But we are enrolled in the IRS directly through the IRS. So, for instance, if there's an IRS tax audit and we're representing a client, which we do, we would not have to enroll with the IRS prior, like an attorney or a CPA would. We're already enrolled, so we can represent individuals before the IRS. And as I mentioned, work in all 50 states, which comes in handy for us.
Yeah, definitely. So, just for the clarity, for my own clarity as well as others possibly listening to this, is an enrolled agent considered some sort of employee of the IRS, or is that a misconception? Because I'm wondering if that's the case.
Yeah, absolutely not. No, I mean, I'm the president and CEO of Tax Force. I work for my company, and really our role with the IRS is more to educate our clients on the IRS codes and guidelines, and try to keep them, in line with all the reporting requirements and stuff. It's not. We're definitely not the police. We are not auditors. We try to do everything we can to minimize our taxes. The taxes that our clients pay to the IRS, absolutely. But we do it within the guidelines.
Right, of course. Okay. So just to recap, so one of the benefits of working with an enrolled agent is that you can work with somebody anywhere in any other state. You don't have to necessarily be relegated to just the Silicon Valley. You can kind of work. So if somebody kind of finds out about Tax Force Inc. and they find out that you guys do great work, they can, but they're living in Florida, for example, they might, but your reputation precedes you, right? Like if they find out that you guys are awesome, they could potentially work with you. Are there any other sorts of benefits?
I mean, what you mentioned, that's typically, how it would happen. A lot of times we'll get clients that are local and then they end up relocating. We've got clients in Texas, Kentucky, Connecticut, Missouri, but then also we have clients that up and maybe move from California. We got one in Argentina, South Korea, and the Netherlands. So if they want to keep their tax standing in good, taxes in good standing or considered as a resident of California, then we still do annual reporting for them. And of course, with our cloud accounting concept, we can really do that via Skype, via FaceTime, working over the internet, passing documents securely back and forth. So I'm surprised more people aren't doing it.
Yeah, right on. I am too. The more I learn about it, the more I'm discovering how much I didn't know. So how long have you been in practice versus how long has the company been around?
Okay, so I spent several years at a CPA firm here in Silicon Valley, a high-end CPA firm servicing similar target client, the high net worth individuals, closely held companies here in the Valley. And I want to say it was 2009 is when I made the transition, and I just felt there was a niche market there that I could actually make a decent living, give my clients better service, and save some money while doing it, because some of the bill rates were pretty outrageous, and the work is the same work that we're doing here. I just you're not paying for our mahogany conference room table, and
right.
You come to us, and we get to pass the savings of our low overhead on to our clients. So that really separates us, and I saw that opportunity, and that really drove me out of the CPA cubicle into the sunlight and get out and meet my clients, and it works. It works great.
Sounds like it. Yeah, it sounds definitely like another benefit of working with you guys. So where can people go to find out more about TaxForce? How do we get a hold of you? Just online? Or you just by referral, word of mouth? Or?
Yeah, you can. The best way to get a hold of us, of course, is to visit our website at taxforceinc.com. You can sign up there for a free consultation. All our contact information is there. Some more stuff about myself and our company. And then also, of course, you can give us a call. Our phone number is 408-912-7692. You can send us a letter. You can come drop stuff off at our office. The mailbox address here, 7052 Santa Teresa Boulevard, San Jose, California, 95139, and that's Buck 305.
Well, right on. I think you covered all the bases. James, thank you so much for doing the call and interview. And we look forward to finding out and seeing how TaxForce grows. We look forward to it.
Thank you, Carlos.